Hey everybody, welcome back to Game of Tones, episode 14. So the client this time wanted something a little bit of like a Star Ocean feel. Something like Golden Sun, something like, the Tale series for his random battles or his like random enemy encounters. So I actually really do love writing music for these, but I have to write that second section that is actually not my favorite to write, but it can be pretty cool to add some variation, right? You add some extra impact and stuff like that. So before I get to that, I want to have this track play out in its entirety, the way it's supposed to sound, at least in my imagination, before I start working on that second half that really brings it back and tightens it up and throws it right back into the loop. So I'll play that for you now. Alright guys, so this is the tricky part because to me I feel like most of these tracks really can loop at this section here. Right? I don't think that much needs to really happen. I think that that 1 minute 30 seconds, 1 minute 15-second mark, this is a really solid point to loop back. But just for that extra boost, that extra little bit of variation, right? I hate this section because I feel like technically my job is done, right? You don't necessarily have to do this, it's just like an extra bonus, but what I want to do is like have like a little bit of a section that throws it back in seamlessly. So what I'm going to do is just take a listen to how it ended off here. So I see it's coming off on a really high energy. I think the best thing to do is just throw it back down, right? Throw it back down to like something a little bit more slow paced, which maybe it might not be that bad to do, but we'll see, because I actually don't like this section at all. I really hate doing these, but it's kind of fun because even though it's like, everyone has like a part that they really love and really hate, I'll just take some of the drum patterns that I laid off in the slow section because I feel like I want to just slow it down here. I don't want it to be as crazy. This is like perfect. Like the energy here, the build up, it did its job. It's ready to, it's ready to basically throw the player into like the heightened state of emotion. Here's what I want to do is just slow it down. I think I'm actually going to take some organs here. I'll take an organ pattern, make this one unique, and I'll delete all of these. Basically, I like the organ because I've been kind of using it the whole track. Basically, it's just been not doing too much. It's not been entirely active, but it does the job, It just does what it's supposed to do. It's holding the melody. It's like the glue that's just pushing everything together. So if this section here, these two parts here are really just throwing it into this high intensity, high energy, I want to just duck it down. So these drums should be slow, right? I can deal with that. So the organ basically is going to be doing the same thing as it did before, right? We're in that kind of A range. A is one of my favorites. A minor. I'm a big fan. It sounds like dark, but also just super chill. I don't know why. So what I'll do is I'll get that going. I don't want to think too much about these, right? So if I highlight everything And let's see if I go into tools and strum it. Let's see how that sounds. Well, maybe like this. That sounds nice. We'll accept that. So if I strum that, how far should I hold these notes? That's the question. Maybe about here. And then what comes after the A? That sounds really good. Maybe I could sort here. Uh-huh. Nah. Yeah. Let's put all of that in. Let's put the A in there too. And I'll do the same thing. I'll strum these guys. Strumming is pretty cool because like it kind of has that realistic touch to it. Let's see. Accept that. So I think I can let these go a little bit. Let's just, there we go. And then if anything, we got a nice little progression happening here, which is pretty cool. So let's go to the G now. Maybe? Sounds kind of dark. Let's try it. Let's try that again. Getting some of these, the kind of the boring parts. Not my favorite part at all, guys. I really don't like these, but it could be kind of cool. Basically, we're just going to slow everything down, and those drums are going to help me do it. So let's just do this. Here we go. How does it sound? That sounds good. Put it in before I forget that. I like happy accidents, right? And so let's strum these as well. Let's get all this going here. I wonder if I can probably even try and like maybe speed up the video at certain parts just to get rid of the kind of mundane sections. Let's see, so about here. Maybe. I think I got something here. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll make this one unique, so I don't make any mistakes on the last one. Let's see. Then just throw that across. I think I can bring that a little bit closer, right? Okay, cool. So what I'm thinking about is those organs are going to do what they have to do, but something else should go in there. As a matter of fact, which is kind of cool about this is like the strings were kind of doing a good job too. So if I were to just, let's see, they were doing really good work actually throughout the whole track. So maybe I could bring them back as well. Let's see, so we've got this. I wonder, well, maybe it's too high. Maybe I want to keep in the more the mid-range. Let's take a listen to that. Let's actually put that here. We'll make you unique, right? Ba-dum-bum. Get rid of you guys. I think that mid-range sounds really nice and warm, right? That could be pretty cool. A little bit brighter here. Let's try it out. Just getting some ideas down, guys, right? I hate this part, man. I feel like I want to just like wrap it up already, but a little bit of extra work is not too bad. That does feel good. I'm glad we did that. So let's say if I go down to the G as well. Actually, no, maybe the F. Yeah, that feels better. Something dark. Look at that, it sounds really fluffy there. Let's add that D in there. Okay, and if that's gonna work, that's gonna definitely work, for sure. I've been in this key signature before. This is gonna work. Let's see. Should that be an A there? Could go back to an A. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so some progress is being made. So it's not going as badly as I imagined it initially, but let's see. If that's gonna work, then maybe I could just copy and paste that. Hopefully, no problems. Let's see. Wow, so it's actually going really, really well. The question is like, where do I want to go with this? If I throw in those old guitars that I had in here, I wonder if that could work. They might actually be able to, because I think they were just going on the... Let me just find out. Let's just experiment. Why not? Let's just try them out. Worst thing, that you just take them off, they don't work. But I feel like they should, because they were all playing on the A, I believe. So if they were all playing on the A, yeah, they were. Then it technically should work. Unless it's too crazy. Then if it's too crazy, we'll take it out. So that's kind of cool because I actually really do like that. I don't know though, so I almost feel like another melody should come in at some point, but the thing of it is tricky because I haven't used this synth at all until the very end of the song, and I actually really like it because it kind of has that surprise factor, so I don't want to bring it back even though I like it. I don't really want that to be played out, so that one I want it to be like the exclusive part to just that section. But the belt synth, I feel it kind of comes and goes, so maybe I could potentially write something there for that. I don't know. Kind of has this fantasy feel to it. Let's see. Kind of cool. I honestly think that is a good feeling. I don't know what to say about it too much, but it does feel like it could belong. So I think what I'll do is just take this bell synth here, make that unique. We're gonna make this cool old pattern ourselves, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna record myself playing because I don't think this section needs to be super clean anyway. Like I think that this is the fun part now, right? Just kind of. The song is basically done. This is just the bonus round. No one needs to do this, but I think it's kind of fun. So let's say about here. Go ahead. 2, 1. So we can stop that. So I feel like my first pattern was way better than that, but that's what happens when you don't record the first time. I feel like you should always just record your ideas because you never know. you know what I'll do? I'll play with this a little bit. I'll even try for a second take. I'm not in a rush today. Nice chill game dev session for the morning. Well, for the afternoon. Got up kind of late today. And let's say that will be number 4. Yep. So let's try this again. I think the second section would be second option. More options are always good, right? That feels better to me. So I'll just get rid of the third one, keep that one. All right, cool. So this section actually is coming along pretty cool. So I don't know what to do. So right, we're getting to that area. I think it could actually loop here. Well, how much time we got? So we're on the 138. Yeah, I think it could loop around this section here. I think the cool thing here is like, now that it's taking shape, what I can do is like a little hack. Let's get these organs going here. So organs and pianos are somewhat similar in nature. So I'll get the EP piano that I have. I love electronic pianos, right? Because they have similar qualities in makeup, I feel like the organ pattern that I have here can work really well for the electronic piano as well. So we're gonna do that, make that unique. And we're gonna just have an organ playing, panning from one area, and then the electronic piano panning from another. Nice spatial effect, right? Nice stereo. I think the piano might be able to do the same thing, but instead what I'll do is I'll take the string patterns. This might be a little bit clunky though, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna try it. So we get that pattern for the strings on the piano as well. So now we got like a nice layered section here. So now it's looking a lot more beefier than when we first started. I don't think I want bass. Wait, do I? Let's find out. Let's see if this works first before I go crazy. Like, we put a lot going on in here. Let's try this again. Well, I'm not gonna record this time. Okay, something happened here. What was it? I'm a little paranoid. Let's play it again. You know what? No, I actually really like this, and everything feels like it's working. The question now becomes, do I want to throw the bass line in there? And I honestly don't think I want to. I'm thinking about it, and it kind of sounds really good without a bass. If I did, I don't think it would be crazy. Maybe something simple. I feel like no bass might be really good. You know, honestly, this actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Sometimes when I try to work on these, it takes way longer than this. But I think I can wrap it up at this point. Let me just make sure. Let me start from about here. That feels good. Okay, so you know what? This wasn't too bad of a session. I'm actually kind of happy it didn't go too overboard. I'm trying to make these videos a lot smaller and more condensed, so I don't want to get them to be like, 40 minutes and an hour like my previous videos. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you guys think was going on, and hopefully you're all staying safe, and happy composing. Cheers.